Went out to find a jungle, found one, and got all the resources I was looking for. So now comes the fun part, which is heading back home. Which is probably a good thing because that jungle's getting a little too hostile now. Because I was in that jungle temple as it turned night, so... But, mission accomplished. But now... I need to think about what I'm going to do next. Well, I did say at the end of the previous session that this was going to be one of the things to do, but I was also planning on exploring the ravine near my house and doing something else. It was sorting out my crops more, I believe. But seeing how I have to sort out my crops anyway, hey, get another thing done, I suppose. The less that's on my to-do list, the more I can focus on what is on my to-do list. So, that said, though, getting back to my house is going to take a bit. I mean, it took me like 30 minutes to go 7,000 meters, but to be fair, that was mainly because I just had to deal with water all the time. So, water is a pain in Minecraft. It really is. But I'm just happy about the fact that I have melons now, I have cocoa beans now, and I also have some saplings too. 2 jungle saplings. So I now have the means to be able to grow these things if I so need to. And I will need to. I just need to find out how you're supposed to grow the jungle saplings. How they work. Because, well, I don't want to really... I want to make sure that jungle saplings are grown properly, so... And if they do get grown properly, it means they will probably grow into a jungle tree. And if they grow into a jungle tree, it means they will be able to, they can become a, what is it, a, cocoa beans farm. Which is something that will be very, very beneficial. That's yet another crop I can grow, so... And cocoa beans you can use for stuff like cookies, too. So, soon I'll be able to make cookies in Minecraft. Go figure. I believe you can use it for other stuff too. I don't remember off the top of my head though. But cocoa beans are used for more than just cookies, I believe. Ow. So yeah, this session ended up becoming... These last 2 sessions ended up becoming major sessions for... food, really. Something I didn't really expect, to be honest with you. I knew that I needed more crops, though. I knew that when it came to getting underground and doing more traveling and stuff like that, that food would probably be something that I was going to need more of. And because of the fact that I'm now going to be generating more crops and more weed and more vegetables, more food basically, it means I can handle going underground more. Of course, one thing that's also going to help a lot when I get back home is that because of the fact that I won't be traveling as much, it also means that my hunger bar will stay alive more. Which means, thankfully, don't need to worry as much about that kind of issue. I'll be able to save more of my food that way. The main reason why, like, even though I am doing a lot of sprinting, and I did say I could afford it now, the fact is, too, is also just a matter of me wanting to get home to and fro quicker. Because these are some long trips that you end up having to make in this game. Like, no joke. These take a while. And, well, want to use the sprint to your advantage, so... But I am almost back at home. I'm nearing the last 1,000 meters anyway. That jump. Okay. Unfortunately for me, as great as this map has been, there's a lot of hilly areas. Like, a lot. Now, once I get back home as well, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my melon farm, because that is gonna be... That's gonna be the question of the day, really, is how am I gonna do my melon farm? I'm honestly unsure about that. These jumps, man. Okay. Okay, I'm nomming like crazy on carrots now. But progress is being made, though. I didn't expect the session to go on for this long, but it seems like every Minecraft session takes longer than I expect to, just because of the basis alone that I've been doing a lot of traveling. Minecraft sessions should return back to normality in terms of their length again. If only because I won't be doing so much traveling, and I will actually be able to properly... I will just be around my house again. So there is that. God, the session I have to edit, though, I still don't even know if that 3.5 hour session is even going to be good or not. There's a skeleton, because of course there is. When is there not a skeleton? Let's be fair here. Good thing too is not only do I come back with a lot of good stuff in terms of crops, but I also come back with some goodies, some resources as well. Some new blocks that I didn't have before. That helps too. I will be honest with you, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this was the second to last session of Minecraft LP. If not the second to last session, the last session, because by the time you guys even see this, Minecraft odds are will have long updated. I mean, many times. And in fact, it wouldn't even surprise me if you guys were seeing this in winter. I'm recording this like maybe 6, 7 months early. Like, I'm recording this a long ways away from when you guys are actually seeing this. So, honestly, odds are by the time you guys see this, the LP will have been done. I mean, there may be another session or two, but I think even though I've actually gotten as far as I have, the honest to God truth is that Minecraft, there's only so much you can do. By the time you've actually amassed you've gotten yourself going, in fact, by the time you've gotten to the point where I have gotten now at this point, you're really not missing a whole lot. You've really gotten the gist of what Minecraft is. You've pretty much seen everything that there is that is to offer. And odds are by this point, you're not really missing anything. I mean, hell, the session, that 3.5 hour long session I had, outside of just coming into some villages, there really wasn't anything else you guys missed. I mean, and in this session, you guys got to see what the big stuff that I skipped over in the previous session anyway. So, like, that I would have skipped over in the previous session anyway. So, you basically saw everything there is to offer, even without that session. So, but that said, it's been nice to see the LP finally take off, even if it was rather late in doing so. The fact that I finally got myself a solid LP going really feels good. It feels really good.